Guys, welcome back to our page and thank you so much for joining. If you find our content interesting, please like this video and do not forget to share it for us. Thank you so much. Now, I want to talk about this thing and draw your attention to something. Today morning, I was at work and somebody called me. Actually, she booked an appointment yesterday and I was sleeping. I just saw the alert in the morning. So I had to give her, we make a call, and she told me that her visa was rejected. Please listen to this keenly. First, this is the advice you may need. Her visa was rejected for Belgium. All right, I don't know when, but I remember very well when she was applying for this visa, she told me about, she told me it was her sister, something like that, but I didn't ask much. And I advised her, I know she's going to watch this video, but I'm not hiding anything. That is why I always bring my videos here to explain, to open eyes, to open people's eyes so that they understand. So I remember I told her some time to book an appointment so that I can call her and explain to her what she is doing. But I never knew. It's today that I know that her stuff, her VISA was rejected. Now, when she called me today, she told me that her VISS was rejected. And when I asked her why was the reason, does she has the reason, what is the reason, or what happened? Did they give her the reason? She told me that they said she does not have enough proof to show that she was going to return back home. Now, my brain quickly went to home ties. Then I asked her, do you know what is called home ties? She said no. Now, after that, she told me that the first one was for Belgium and this one is for Canada and it was rejected. Now, when I asked her if she is aware or know anything called home ties, she said no. She is going to watch this video. I'm not hiding anything, all right? Now, we are still going to work on many things because we talked already and we ironed everything already. I cannot bring out a lot of details about that. So now, the reason I'm making this video is that if you want to do something and you have not been watching my videos, all these things I'm putting here, I have done them on my YouTube channel, explaining to you how to go about these things, how to do the application, the things to put down, how to write your letter of explanation, how your bank statement should look like, what are some of the things to include in your letter of explanation, why you choose the school, why you choose Canada, what is the use of the program to you when you return back home. You have to show reasons that you are going to return back home and a whole lot of things, how to choose programs. I have said this, but she never saw the video or something. So she made me understand that she didn't mention home ties. Now, home ties are things you need to constantly tell the visa officer that when you finish your program in Canada, you have to return back to your home country. Now, in the case of Canada, it can be your business. It can be that you have a family back home. Maybe you are married and maybe you have a husband or children. It can be that you have your parents and they are old and you are going to return back to them to take care of them. It may be that your parents have a medical condition which you are going to return back to Nigeria or to Cameroon or to back home, okay, to look after them because you are the only one. It may be that your other brothers are not in Cameroon or in Nigeria or Ghana and you just want to study this short course and come back and look after your parents because you are the only one. It may be that you want to return back home and open a business. It may be that you are already a banker, you want to come back home and open your own bank. It may be that you teach in a school and you want to go study this program, come back home and open a school, because without this knowledge, you cannot open what you want to open. These are some of the things that you need to explain to the visa officer that you are going to return back home. It is called home ties. It may be that you are a real estate person, you own a real estate. It may be that you own companies. It may be that you have landed properties and houses and you intend to come back. I hope you understand. This is how you show home ties. There is a particular way you have to document that, and for you to know that, check up this YouTube channel so that you watch our videos about Canada and understand a lot about this home tie stuff. Please, if you think you don't have enough information, my appointment fee is not expensive. Why not just book the appointment so I can take time, call you, and we discuss. You tell me what you want to do, and when you call me, be open so that I know what you want to do. Don't wait for your stuff, your VISA, to be rejected before you come booking an appointment, because it doesn't help you. You need help before you apply for the visa if you do not know what to do. You understand? She equally made me understand that her people were the one doing it, which I cannot decide. And they just told her, go and do biometrics and stuff like that. Please put this into consideration. If you don't know these things, do research. Watch my videos. Watch other videos. I'm not the only one making videos. Watch others so you understand how to go about these things. I hope you understand. It is important. There is a lot involved when you are applying for visa to Canada. There is a lot involved when you are applying for visas to Europe. The only way to go about it is to do research, watch my videos, watch others. It is our page, but I also call it our channel. Thank you so much for watching our video today. If this is your first time, please like this video for us. Today, I'm going to be talking about a college in Atlantic Canada that is accepting application for May 2024 and for September 2024. So if you intend to study in Canada, and you want to start the studies by May or September next year, which is 2024, then I will advise you or encourage you to listen to this video till the end and try to apply to this college. Now, the very first thing you should understand is that not all the programs are open or available to accept international students in this college. So if you go to each of those programs, I would recommend you type the name of the program, or let me say you click on the programs one after the other to actually see which one is open. And if it's open, you are going to find the dates that is open, and if it's still open as well, you are going to find the details on the college. Now, the name of the college is called NSCC, that is Nova Scotia Community College. Do you know why I brought this video to you? The reason is because this college is located in the Atlantic Canada. Atlantic Canada is one of the engines now in Canada. What I mean here is Atlantic Canada is looking for a lot of foreign workers. For those who are doing PR pathways or ways to migrate to Canada using permanent residency, they understand what I mean. If you have not been following my videos, please check my YouTube channel up here so that you can actually watch videos from there to understand. Now, when you go to Nova Scotia Community College, you are going to find a lot of programs ranging from business to other programs. Take your time. When you click on a particular program, make sure you click the requirements. Make sure you click what you are going to become after you study that program. It is very, very important. I have been saying this times without numbers that program selection in Canada is very, very important. When you click on each program, then you know that it is open for which particular intake. You go to the requirements, you check what are the requirements. Most of the programs at Nova Scotia Community College are open, and the least requirements you need is a high school certificate. In Cameroon, we call it GC advanced level. In Nigeria, there is something called WAEC certificate. In Ghana, there is something called WASI. But at the end of the day, you need high school qualifications to qualify to apply for most college programs, at least 60% of college programs in Canada. Now, why am I saying so? Because a lot of people have been talking to me and they are like, Milton, I didn't have advanced level. Milton, I didn't go to school. Can you help me get admissions? There is absolutely no way and nothing I can do if you cannot provide at least an advanced level certificate. And again, if I'm doing anything, I would announce it on this page or post it on this page. If I'm not doing it, you will not hear me mention it. So guys, if you want to apply, or if you want to start studies in Canada and start lectures by May or September 2024, and if you want to pay a tuition deposit of 1,000 Canadian dollars before you apply for your visa, that is all they need. Apply to Nova Scotia Community College, NSCC. Okay, this college is a very good college, and of course, you are going to move to Atlantic Canada. Before you know, you are having the visa. Another secret I want to give to you guys, if you didn't know, is that always try to apply to Atlantic provinces in Canada. Nova Scotia, British Columbia, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and New Brunswick or Prince Edward Island. I hope you understand updates on the documents that you need to apply for your double transit visa. If you are new to this page or if you are just watching this video, I have a video on my YouTube channel up here. If you follow that channel, you are going to see that I have a video where I said those who were using OK2Bot to move to Northern Cyprus, they are now going to be using what is called a double transit visa. The Turkish government have updated the system. So, as a Nigerian, as a student from the Democratic Republic of Congo, as a Kenyan and other nationalities, you have to apply for a double transit visa from the Turkish embassy. Make sure you find out all those informations before you start moving to North Cyprus from now that you watch this video, and also ask your university. And with that, I'm going to be telling you some of the documents you need to apply for the double transit visa. 1. Remember that there are about 57 countries that need this visa to enter into North Cyprus, or Northern Cyprus, or TRNC. It is called Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, all right? Now, also understand that schools in this country are quite affordable, not like the UK and Canada if you do not have money. But this country is not that flexible. I'm going to make a video in another video to explain to you a lot of things you need to know. Now, let's talk about the documents for the double transit visa first of all, and I'll be listing them in any order. So please stay tuned and watch till the end. If you find my content interesting, please like the video and also share it to one person so that they can benefit from this free knowledge. That's the only way you can encourage me to bring more content to you about study abroad opportunities. My name is Milton. For those who don't know me, I'm the anointed village boy from Cameroon. Thank you. So the first document you need is the application form. You are going to get that from the Turkish embassy's website, or maybe the external service provider for visas to Turkey. Now, document number 2 is a paid travel insurance. You have to pay your insurance to apply for this double transit visa. Document number 3 is a copy of your passport data page, which is, I'm talking about your international passport. There was a time someone was asking me if he needs a passport to apply for school. Yes, you need a passport. I understand not everybody knows this, but you need a passport in order to apply for any school or any visa. That is your travel document. Then you also need 2 biometric photos. You are going to verify the dimensions from the Turkish embassy or from the website of the Turkish embassy. Then you need a bank statement. This bank statement can come from your sponsor. And remember, your sponsor should be your father, your mother, or brother or sister. If it's your uncle, you need to prove beyond reasonable doubt by showing birth certificates and other documents. Then you also need a flight reservation. You have to reserve your flight. Booking.com will do enough for you. You also need a valid criminal record. This is going to come from the law enforcement officials, the police station I am talking about. Then you need your conditional offer and your unconditional letter from the school. First one is the conditional offer. Most conditions in most schools in North Cyprus will be that pay a tuition deposit of maybe 1,000 euros or 1,500. Then when you do that payment, you are going to get your unconditional letter, which you are going to use to move. For Cameroonians, you don't need this visa, but as it stands right now, like I said, check the Turkish embassy's website. The next thing you need is your payment receipt. The tuition you are paying, you need to keep the receipts. You need a motivation letter. Why are you moving to this particular country? Remember, before I proceed, I have always said that, and I will keep saying it again. If you do not have money, if you do not have a sponsor, do not go to North Cyprus. But if you have the money and you are looking for cheaper areas, you can go. Anybody telling you that degrees in North Cyprus are not recognized is a big fat lie. I am the one telling you this today. Quote me anywhere. There are schools in North Cyprus you should enroll in. I'm going to be telling you about those schools very soon. You also need a proof of accommodation. You also need notarized sponsorship letter. Remember, you said the person sponsoring you is your father or mother. So let them notarize your sponsorship letter and give it to you. You also need a copy of your birth certificate. And if you are going for bachelor's degree, you need your high school documents, your O-levels, A-levels, your WAEC, your WESI, depending on where you are coming from. And these copies, these documents have to be notarized at the level of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Very important. They are trying to scrap out all the fake people or the jig documents. Then if you are going for masters, you need a copy of your BSc and the transcript and the other documents from high school. PhD, masters, bachelor's, high school. That is how it is. All notarized, or let me say all certified or authenticated. okay, because notarization is different, authentication is different, but make sure they go through your university and Ministry of Education, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. It is clear, right? Thank you. Then you also need your $60 for the application fee to apply for the double transit visa. Before you could get a transit visa, but now it's a double transit visa, which means that you have to go through in, then you return back. I hope you understand. So these are the documents you need to apply for it. I hope you enjoy this till we meet again in another one.